Hello all. Hope we're all well. Let me just come out of this a minute. Let me check something. Hope we're all well. Let me just come out of this a minute. Check something. There we go. We're checking everything's fine on this, and I'll explain what's going on. There we go. So, some of you might not know that I absolutely adore the game. To Euro Truck Simulator. So what I'm thinking is that I go from where we've just played, or where we're going to be playing. Just see if this works. Should be going live in a minute. And yeah, let's just give this a go, really. It's something a little bit different. It's something way out of my comfort zone, which I'm happy about doing. Let me just check this. Check it on my phone. So basically, what's going to be happening is that I'm going to be driving from Plymouth to Sheffield, and the idea of this is to do a bit of a Wednesday chat and talk. Let me know if people can hear me and stuff like that, which would be amazing. And we'll drive from Plymouth, as you can see on the map here, all the way to Sheffield. We'll have a little bit of a Wednesday chat while we're at it, talk about the game yesterday, and just go from there, really. It's something a little bit different. It's something that I can do while playing this game I like. Let me know if the music is too loud or not, and I can turn that down. But yeah, let's give this a try. It's something different. So we're going to drive to Sheffield. Hopefully my wheel is working. It is, which is good. So we'll go around here. I've still got my hazards on. Not going to say I'm the best at this game. I'm not. My hazards are still on. There we go. So yeah, we're going to go to Plymouth. And I've got to try and make sure I don't break the speed limits as well. So, let's talk about yesterday then. Yesterday was shambolic. Feel free to jump in the chats. Yesterday was shambolic, really, wasn't it, Files? We were very, very poor indeed. We needed to do a lot better, and we didn't, really, did we? We really, really screwed up. And it's not something I'm used to, kind of thing. So let's have a look. Still at the red light. So yeah, hi Chef234, how are you, mate? So let's go this way. I do have a trailer on this as well. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a bad day at the office for Wednesday in such, and it makes you wonder what we were doing in the week training, because we did not play well at all yesterday. I agree, Sam. We missed having Adiran and probably Longo in the past who would have played there. There was no control in that midfield yesterday, and it's a shame that that control was gone. I could not break the speed limit here. And I think for the fans that kind of went, it was a bit of a bad one, because it was a long journey for people to go down. And like Moore said, we had to apologise to the fans for how they reacted in terms of players. It wasn't good enough though, was it? It just wasn't good enough at all. What game is this? It's EST 2, mate. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I do like playing this a lot. So, Green Fingers, basically, I am driving from Plymouth to Sheffield in a game called Euro Truck Simulator 2. I thought this was a good way for me to do something a little bit different on the channel, and at the same time talk about the game and talk about what's going on and just have a general chit chat, because it's been a while since I've done anything like this. So cheers, Green Fingers. It's something a bit different, innit? Let's have a look. Hi, Punk. Hut should be at the back next to Iorfa. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. We just got everything wrong yesterday. And I think that's the annoying bit. We just got everything wrong. It just didn't seem like we were there at all. We weren't ready for the game. It's like we were still on the international break and not going anywhere. Last time we came from by to away was against Burlington. That is very worrying when you think about it. That is not a stat you want to know. It's annoying, isn't it, when you have stats like that and it keeps going. Can you stop pinging at me? You're doing my head in. We need to work on that, and we need to start working on that a lot more. Green fingers, this is so funny, dude. Cheer, mate. It's something different. I'm trying to do stuff a bit different. I'm going out of my comfort zone a little bit. So, if these take off, I want to try and go from either a close to damn it where we're playing an away team to our ground, or if we're playing at home, go from Sheffield to their county. Something different. It's something a bit weird and wacky. It better than me just sitting and talking about Wednesday a little bit. Give me something more to do. This may not be everyone's cup of tea. I understand that, and I know this is going to be completely different for some different people. Have a look. We're fine there. We're fine there. For me, this game has always been something which allows me to drive when I'm not technically allowed to drive in real life due to my seizures. And if they do happen, the stream will stop and I will have to take a break and redo it again. But what was everyone's general feeling yesterday about what was going on? This is doing my head in. Can this stop leveling up? It's doing my head in now. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that game yesterday. I really don't. Hang on a minute. I need to move my camera a minute on here because that ain't working. Give me a minute. Let's shove that. Just shove that there because I've got. See if that works. I want to go back to game. Does that work? It'll do. It'll do for now. I'm not too much away. Thank you for the super chat, Durando Robert. I much appreciate that. I really do. So the whole yeah, COVID friendly travelling. Am I in the right lane? I can't see my GPS. Yeah, I am. So yeah, the whole point of this is to try and do something a bit different. I'm sick of doing things that are a bit norm. More posting to be ready to fail. The problem with more post yesterday, he said everything right instead of actually coming down on the players, which kind of annoyed me a little bit because I was hoping to hear him be a bit more at them and going, it wasn't good. But I understand why he did that. I have a funny feeling he's the kind of manager that is better when he's, I say when he's behind closed door having a go. He's that kind of manager. I really think that's the case. That pinging is starting to do my head in. If I can stop it, I will. I don't know why it keeps leveling up. It shouldn't be. I think he knew what was the issue yesterday, but at the same time, he's not going to go straight out and flag the players. He's got to get confidence. There's a lot of new. I understand his comment was saying there's a lot of new players. Give me a minute. Let me just mute my audio in this game because it's doing my head in. That is. Master volume. There we go. That's better. Now I'm not going to keep pinging at me every 5 minutes. But yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Like, if people don't get why Moore didn't come out swinging, it's because he don't want to kill confidence with the lads. And I have a funny feeling we've got a core bunch of players who build on confidence and need that little bit of confidence going forward. And results like this are going to happen. Bailey Peacock foul, first mistake we've seen. He's had that in his locker since he was at Leeds. He does have a mistake in him at times. But at the same time, it's not majorly an issue in a sense for me. It happened. I'm just not a big fan of keepers who punch. I've always been an old school Keeper, if you're going to come out for the ball, you catch it because you can. Because that's your job. Your job is to catch the ball. Punching it has always seemed as a really bad concept for me. I never liked it. I have never liked seeing keepers punch balls. It's just personally my opinion. I hate keepers who punch the ball. I don't know about everyone else. What's everyone else up to today as well? Because it's always difficult after a Wednesday loss to motivate yourself for the rest of the weekend. And I always struggle with it personally myself. Because it's like, well, that's the weekend ruined. And it's not, but you feel like it is. The manner in how we lost was a bit upsetting as well. In terms of us just not making any chances. It was very sideways football, wasn't it? Especially at the back. Everything was passed sideways. Nothing really went forward. As I said in the video, Barry Bannon was doing turns left, right and centre like he was at Swindon roundabouts. And the problem you've got there is when you have things like that happen, it's so difficult to try and get him to break out. I thought we could have done at least a little bit better, but I will say something. Yeah, same. He seemed to chop and change it for some weird reason. Yesterday, there was a lot of changes due to Danilo not playing. That was a big loss for us. I thought we missed a little bit of bite in the midfield, which was a shame. But we got to give it to Plymouth, though. They had a game plan, and they took us to the sword big style. After that first goal went in, our heads dropped, and that's the first time we've seen that properly this season. And that's a worry. I know that we're a new team, we're getting to know each other. I can accept that once or twice, but then that will have to go out the window in a couple of games if this happens again. I can't accept that too many times because new teams do take a while to gel, but it looks like on the showing we already had gelled quite well. Annoyingly for me, I think the back four lost a lot of confidence in Bailey Peacock. How you say it? Our keeper. Because they're not used to seeing him make a mistake. Now, I am slightly concerned if he got called back to Burnley of what we put in. Also, people in the chat, let me know what you think about this stream. Do you like it? Is there anything you want to see else? I'll admit, I'm not a big one of doing like the football managers. I could do a FIFA jobby, but it would mean me having to get a lot of stuff that I haven't got up here right now. It means moving stuff, and that's a pain in the backside. But let me know what you think of this idea. Am I still in the same place? Yes, I am. The problem with Shadipo, I think for him, personally, I actually think Shadipo was a case of he's only going to get 45 minutes due to the fact that he's only just coming back into fitness. He looked very lively yesterday, though. Yeah, Punk, I love it. I just joined. Cheers, Robert. Much appreciate it. Give a like on the video, please. It'll help me get it further as well. I'm not the best driver at times. As you can see, I'm weaving all over the place like a drunk person. And don't drink and drive. Bad. But, yeah, it's a weird one. The lineup just felt odd. It felt very odd, and I'm interested to see what happens. Going to the new FM. Let me read that again. Going to do a new FM 21 save. Do you have a selection which team to pick? I always try and do a team from who's like out of the league. Do a national team and then build it up. Do a proper road to glory. Do a Grimby. Do a Grimby and get Hunt in it. And get Hunt, get some of our players. Yeah, it's the only royalty-free music I could find. I can change it if you want, mate. Let me see if there's something else. Hang on, give me a minute. Let's see if I can find something else. Where's the rock stuff? The rock stuff is decent. Give me a minute. Stream. We'll do stream beats. Rock official. Turn that up a little bit. See what this is like. Is that a bit better? I do have Twitch, mate. It's the same as this. I'm just tempting it on here because I have more of the following on here than I do on Twitch. My Twitch following is crap. Patterson on the wing. Yeah. Patterson. I play Patterson wherever, really, but I'd like to see. I think we missed Patterson yesterday. I really do. Let's see how close we are to Sheffield here. We're motoring along quite nicely. Not at Birmingham yet, but motoring along quite nicely. But yeah, Patterson for me, he's an interesting one, isn't he? Because he can play through. I think we missed that bite yesterday up front as well, battling. He's someone who battles a lot like Fortieri used to do. You remember when Fortieri back in the day would battle for the ball? I'm breaking the speed limit here, but I don't care. He used to battle a lot for the ball. Pardon me. And I think that's something we miss at times on games like this. It's not something we're used to not having. Woo, all over the place. Luckily, there's no traffic. Because it's at like 8 in the morning. But Patterson is a battler, and I think that's something we do miss at times when he doesn't play. I will be interested to see what if Patterson's in the next game. Shrewsbury is going to be a good test, even though our away record so far isn't great. I thought we were lucky when we played Rotherham. And we need to pick it up a little bit. We need to start putting some back-to-back wings. Because the biggest problem we had over the last couple of seasons, it's been that we are not consistent. We can go from a couple of games doing it and then no games doing nothing. If we can get the consistency, it will be interesting. Do you manage to get many games? I get to as many as I can, mate. My illness doesn't allow me at times to go to as much games as I want because I've been to a game before where a game kicked off and I've had a big seizure and it completely knocked me out for most of the game. I tried to get to as many as humanly possible, but a lot of it comes down to how my illness is that week. For people who don't know, my illness is something called functional neurological disorder, and it mimics like seizures, and I have anywhere from 15 to 200 a day. So just getting to a game can be a trial in itself. But when I get to them, they're brilliant. I love it. But I do try and keep myself a bit like Ugnito because I'm not the best at times at seeing people. I sometimes struggle, especially with new people. Clip that. He is very much so. Patterson has that bit of grit we miss. We definitely need to improve that. Can I get out of here without hitting that car? Miles ahead. I'm weaving all over the place. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, won't it? Looking forward to seeing Patterson. I am all over the place. We'll go back in the cabin. It'll be interesting to see if what deal Patterson gets. The fact that he wants to stay and the fact that Moore wants him to stay is huge. I'm still unsure where he fits into a Moore team, but I think yesterday showed us where he fits in. He's that battler we miss up front. We need a battler. We don't have one. Gregory, I don't think Gregory's great up top on his own at times unless he hasn't got someone like a Lee Gregory going. Hey Harvey, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. And thank you, Declan. That I very much appreciate it. I really do appreciate the kind words. I'm going to hit everything if I'm not careful here. But yeah, Patterson's a battle and we need to do it. My first game was in 82 at Hill for showing my age. Oh, mate. It's okay. Show your age, it's fine, mate. At the end of the day, I think my first game was 90... What was it? It was 1994, 1995 season. I absolutely love this club, but games like yesterday, there's some people who, just to get to Plymouth, whoa, we're going off here, would have been an 8-hour trek there and back. And then there's some people where it's a 4-hour trek there and back. It was 590 miles from Sheffield for people to get there. And I know I've seen people turn around and say we should have a refund, we should have that. I don't agree with that, because just because your team didn't do well doesn't mean the club should refund you. That's not how football works, personally. I think football, you win some, you lose some. Even if the team does badly, yes, you want your team to show up. I'll say that now. But when your team doesn't show up, it's nothing to do with the getting a refund. You chose to go to that game. You chose to have the day out. It's fine for a team to not do well. Yes, it's a long journey, but you knew that was going to be a long journey, win or lose. You back your team, whatever. And you will still spend a lot of money while you're on that away trip. I don't want to wait behind all these. Do I just go past them all? If anyone's joining who are new here, or watching this going, what the hell is Jake playing? Jake is playing ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I am driving from Plymouth back to Sheffield while talking about the Sheffield Wednesday results. It's something a bit different. If we can pick this up, I'd like to keep doing it if people like it. It's something different. It beats me just sitting in front of a green screen talking about Wednesday. Sorry, we're going. So, it's something different. Give me something else to do. Have I got enough fuel? Yeah. I'm not going. That's a blind bend. Yeah. So, what do people think about with what's going on? How do people think recruitment went? How do people think about Chancery at the moment? Because the Chancery situation is interesting. Hey Herbert, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's something different. So yeah, what people thoughts on Chancery now? Is Chancery still the bad man, the voodoo man, or is Chancery up there with he's actually letting Moore do what he wants? Because there was a lot of talk with Chancery, people saying, I know a lot of people who are not buying kits, who are not going to games. They are not going to games until Chancery's left. Which, sadly for you, you might be waiting a long time, because I don't think he's going anywhere soon. Hey, I made that corner without crashing. Nice. The thing is, I've also seen people turn around and go, the pink kits, oh, that's the problem why we lost it. The pink kits, it's the grey kits all over again like last season. I don't want to have 2 seasons where I like 2 away shirts and they cause us to have problems. I like that pink kit and I like that grey kit from last year. And a lot of people, I saw a lot of people go into meltdown on Twitter going, More out, More needs to leave, this ain't good enough, you need to just go now. Like, you can't keep chopping and changing your manager. That's not how it works. Teams lose. Just remember that. Teams lose. And it's not a given that we're going to go in this season and win every game. League One is very, very tough. If you're new into the chat, if you could hit that like button, it will help the algorithm to push this up a little bit. I'd much appreciate it. There's 11 of you watching, so can we at least get 11 likes? It would be nice. At least I think that's how many people are watching. Yeah, it is. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I personally think more needs to be given time and not be so reactionary by our fans. I understand it though. I get it. And I don't know. I don't know how you go into training next and say how you improve this. Because the biggest issue I had... Ooh, Popo. Hang on. Oh, he's broken down. Sorry, mate. At least the police are helping him. But our rebuild was impressive. Our chairman don't say much. It would be nice to hear a little from him. I kind of get what you mean. I would like to hear something from him now. Not too much, just a little bit more. Because the deathly silence now. But the thing is, we're in 2 waves now. We wanted Chansiri to be in the background and not say much, and he's not. And that's perfect. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I think you'll get some stuff out of him when and if he's allowed back in the country. The problem is, he's in a red country. He's either in a red or an amber country, so he can't come in. He's in Thailand. So, I think you're going to struggle there in terms of that. Chansiri's still alright. Yeah, I think that's the right place for him to be, Herbert. He needs to take the step back. The nice thing is, though, he's let Moore do what he wants. In terms of recruitment staff, recruitment of players. Because I had a funny feeling when it came to staff at one point that Chansiri was just picking people that people recommended to him. And it wasn't a manager's choice to get that person in. It was like, well, I've heard he's very good and we'll get him in. Oh wait, that's in Sheffield nearly. It is. Wow, we're nearly there. We've done quite well. Yeah, we were Zach to 55, but it's football. We're not going to win every. We're going to have games where we are absolutely atrocious. The problem is you want it to get out of the memory as fast as possible. Pick up on the mistakes. What the hell was that? And pick up on the mistakes and improve. Now, I think the international break made us take our foot off the pedal a little bit. And that's the issue for me. If you take your foot off the pedal, we probably could have done with playing that Sunderland game. Just to keep the momentum going in terms of trying to fix things. We had a break where, ideally, you would have liked to see us do like a behind the closed doors, you know, like a friendly or something, just to keep the lads in that mentality of we've got a game to do, we've got a game. Am I in Sheffield? I think I'm in Sheffield. We are. We're here. Perfect. Where's my garage? We'll go there. That did alright. But I think... yeah. I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. Let me in. Sod you then. We'll pull up here a minute. Oh, God, my garage is there. How the hell do I get down there? Oh, Christ. Right. Right, we're going to just zoom in. Whee! Thank you. Magic. I'm not magic. It's not a magic game. Let's go down here. Oh, can I go down here? Is that... No, that's the recruitment place. This is going to be annoying. The thing is, with yesterday, we're going to get games like this. We're going to get games where we suck. And it's how we come back from it now. More out of no one will be the one that's turning around and having a go. What's going on here? Traffic lights. So it's a hard one. It is a hard one how we come back from it. But we will. We will definitely come back from this. And we're going to have games where teams are going to see us as the big gout. Plymouth will have seen this as a big gout. And teams will be watching us and knowing where our weaknesses are. Like, every other team. Right, I think if I go this way... Uh-oh, I didn't go through an orange light. No one saw that. Is my truck alright? Hey, I've only got 1% damage. That makes a nice change. A long time ago, mate. We always do bad down there. We've never really... I think it's the travel. We'll blame it on the travel for Wednesday. Because when we travel down long period, we don't go places well. Red light, red light, red light. Come on. There you go. Go. Oh, darn it. Knob. My garage is... There, found it. Good. Air pressure is low. Oh dear, that's not good. 1%. 1%. Wrong kind of 1%, but yes. There we go. We'll get in here. And that, people, is us driving from Plymouth to Sheffield. Yes, it was a lot longer than the actual journey itself. Let me just make myself big here. Oh, hey, oh. So, what did everyone think about this idea that I just done? So that was, what, 31-minute stream? We've done the driving down there. Let me know if you enjoyed this, because I enjoyed it. It was something a bit different. It's something I wouldn't normally do. And yeah, I may be able to put the green back up as well. I might be able to change some camera angles. Thank you, Daiko. I much appreciate it. That I'm nowhere near a legend, but I much appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Declan. That much appreciate it. I didn't know how this would go down because it's completely out of the realm of Sheffield Wednesday base. But it is Sheffield Wednesday base. So what I will do is midweek, I'll probably do it in an evening or something. We'll do a drive from Shrewsbury to Sheffield. It'll be shorter. Shall we do a drive from Sheffield up to Celtic? Go wave at Sean Yorgidi. Go ask him how they're getting on in the first team. FYI, they're not. Let me know where else you want me to drive, because I've got Euro Truck Simulator. I've also got American Truck Simulator, so we could do dates while talking about Wednesday or while talking about anything. But yeah, it's something a bit different. Thank you all for watching. Before you go, hit that like button, please. I would much appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat from Doom Roberts. I much appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, mate, but I really do appreciate that. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for indulging me with this dream. And let's do another one. Let's do another one midweek. I'll try and see if I can get Shrewsbury actually on the map, because on the thing I got, you can't actually get Shrewsbury at all on the map. It just shows you somewhere, so I'm going to have to plump cuz there and do it. I'll have to get pro mods. That can be a pain in the backside. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If anyone got else to say before I go, please feel free to type in, because that was very relaxing and very enjoyable and very different. Hi, Laugh Word. How are you, mate? It's gonna be a very long and interesting season this year. We are going to have games where we are just crap, annoyingly, and that reminds me. Give me a minute. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm quietly optimistic we can sort things out this season, and replace some of the things that went wrong. The teen news is gonna be interesting on Saturday, I think, because there's either gonna be big massive changes or none at all. Right, I am gonna end the stream there. Thank you for watching. I really enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Let people know about this as well. It's something new. Do we need to go down to League 2 and rebuild? Nah, we don't need to go down to League 2 and rebuild. I definitely don't want to do League 2 football. God, no. League 1's enough. I know you're joking, mate, but no, we're not doing League 2 football. Thank you for watching, everyone, and enjoy your Sunday, and I'll speak to you. You'll probably see me on Tuesday on Talking Wednesday. So I'll see you later, and thank you for watching.